Hey Pisces, I hope you all are doing well. This is going to be a general reading for January 20th through the 23rd. Any information you need, Pisces, you can find it in the description box down below. I do have personals open right now. It is a 3-question video reading. It's $28.28. You get it within 48 hours. Now, this does close out on Tuesday, January 21st at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, Pisces. So if you're interested, get your hands on it. Details are down in the description box, but we're going to go ahead and begin and see what we've got here for you for the next 4 days. What's going on here for Pisces? Okay, let's see what we have. Major Arcana. Ooh, Pisces. Top row's a little bit heavy here. We'll see what we got going on here on the bottom. Okay. Oh my God, Pisces. Wow. Well, I'm glad that happened. Okay. We'll see what's going on here. I want to spread these out just a little bit. See what we've got going on. It's heavy, Pisces, but please stay with me. Please stay with me because I feel like I can make this less heavy, okay? These next 4 days. So you're starting off, Page of Cups is on the bottom of the deck here. Underneath that is the Six of Pentacles. Underneath that is Justice. And I want you to keep that in mind, okay? Because Page of Pentacles can be a very caring, compassionate energy. Pages can be messengers as well. I feel like there could be emotional conversations happening or possibly not happening just yet over the next 4 days. But I will say the Six of Pentacles here, I feel like there is help or there's something that's coming in that's going to, I feel like it's relief. You know what I mean? Justice showing up here, things balance back out again. I feel like that Six of Pentacles is help moving your way from that Page of Cups energy. Some communication coming in where it's bringing relief. You're starting off with the Knight of Pentacles. Slow moving energy, but Knight of Pentacles is not a bad card. Typically, he's very composed despite the slow movement, you know? It's a Virgo card. Some of you, this could have to do with a person who's moving kind of slow or cautiously in love. A lot of you, I feel like this message is going to be surrounding some news that you're waiting on, possibly a phone call, but for some of you, it could definitely be that you're kind of spiraling because you've not heard from someone here. But I feel like you will. All right, whether it's news or needing to hear from someone, I feel like for most of you, like the energy moves into like you hearing from someone here. So you have the Eight of Wands reversed. Eight of Wands upright is a card of like messages, okay? Messages coming through, but it's in the reverse position. So it feels to me like there's nothing there. This Five of Swords, you know, it's really putting you in your head. That Five of Swords is a card of mental conflict. It can be petty energy, someone who will win at all costs, mind games. That's why I say for some of you, this could be a person who's not responding and you're like, well, are they just trying to play games with me? Or, you know, this could be that you have called some sort of office and they're not responding to you and you're like, well, they must just be like, I don't know, dilly-dallying and not doing their job, right? So some of you, I feel a little bit of anger, frustration there with not hearing from someone or not hearing back from someone. But, you know, I do feel like you're trying to be patient in that Knight of Pentacles energy. Moving into Tuesday, it gets a little bit more intense, okay? Judgment is showing up. You're feeling like something is very much like up in the air. You're like not knowing what kind of answer you're going to get. You're like, is the fact that I have not heard anything, does that mean something bad, right? 333 as I'm saying this, but Judgment showing up. Some of you may start to even wonder, because judgment can sometimes be like your actions being called into question. Some of you may even start to wonder, Pisces, like, did I do something wrong? Why am I not hearing? You know, like, did I have an attitude when I called? Did I, you know, did I say something wrong? Did I say something upsetting? Seven of Cups, there's a lot of confusion here, Pisces, and we tend to do that. I'm a Pisces myself. We tend to get a little bit in our heads and start to come up with certain things in our head, and sometimes we can believe them. Your thoughts are not always right, Pisces, so just please be careful because you could save yourself a lot of trouble here over these next 4 days. Seven of Cups showing up, confusion, temptation, illusion, fantasy. Like I said, a lot going on in the head space. Eight of Swords is also a card being stuck in the head, right? Eight of Swords typically in the traditional Rider-Waite decks, like all of the swords are pointed down. She's got, you know, she's tied up, can't move, there's a blindfold on over her eyes, and so it's like, yes, she's stuck, but if she could look within, that's what the blindfold's for, she can only see what's going on in her own head, and she could shift her perspective, aka those swords, because that's what the swords represent, the mind, the intellect. She could, you know, shift her perspective and, you know, as a result, shift those swords and set herself free, cut herself loose. So I really feel like Pisces, you need to let yourself up off the mat when it comes to whatever this is. If you're not hearing back from someone, don't automatically assume that you are at fault 100%. I do feel like you're going to hear something back. I do. We'll get into it here in a minute. Five of Cups is showing up on Wednesday. So it's like the energy kind of progresses. I really feel like this could be like maybe you're wanting to hear back from a job. Maybe you're wanting to hear back from a person that you're interested in. You know, this could also be like a doctor's office. You're trying to make an appointment or get in touch with someone, right? Could be something like that here. Five of Cups, disappointment. You don't have to necessarily be crying. Like tears don't always just, you know, sadness doesn't always equal tears, right? But you could be a little bit sad. But Ace of Swords is here. This is where things take a turn. Ace of Swords is here. This is a card of new ideas and mental clarity. Some of you may end up calling, okay? You may end up calling or sending a message again and just saying, hey, I'm following up. You know, so some of you, maybe it wouldn't hurt to do this on Tuesday and say, hey, I'm following up, you know. So, like, you never know. Maybe if this is an office, they're like, oh, yeah, I left a note, but don't know what happened to it, you know. So it could be something like that. You got the Seven of Pentacles showing up right here. Some of you, it's like you're moving back into a rational state of mind. You're choosing to be in Seven of Pentacles energy. I'll just wait. I'll busy myself with the things that need done. And then, boom, Pisces. Okay, literally his phone is up to his ear on the 23rd, on Thursday is what I should say. But these next 4 days, Pisces, are crazy. They're wild. They're a roller coaster. But Wheel of Fortune, the star showing up here, it's like Wheel of Fortune. Like I feel that Ace of Swords is you calling, and this Three of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune is that call being returned. The star, hope being restored, a wish being fulfilled. Okay, so the energy feels very much like, Pisces, you need to hear that something's going to be okay. Just because it's not okay right when you want it to be, just because you don't get that reassurance right at that moment, doesn't mean that it means something bad, you know, as the outcome, as the result, right? So please try to keep that in mind. I feel like you could have some delayed answers over the next 4 days. So the energy feels a little crazy on this person's end, whether it be like a doctor or, you know, like an employer or somebody that you're interested in romantically, a friend, whoever it is. I feel like the energy could be a little crazy on their end over the next 4 days, and that could be why there's this delay, you know. So just be mindful of that, Pisces, and try to bring yourself back into balance whenever you're feeling like you're losing it here. Or you could follow up, you know, with that Ace of Swords energy. Maybe give it a little time and then follow up and see what happens there. So yeah, Pisces, that's what I'm seeing here. Some wild energy over the next 4 days, but try to remain balanced, okay? That's what I got for you. I hope that it was helpful or fun or whatever you needed it to be. Details are down below for anybody who is interested in personals. Like I said, it is a 3-question video reading. It's $28.28. You get it within 48 hours. Now, Pisces, this does close out on Tuesday, January 21st at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. So if you're interested, get your hands on it. Details are down below. But if this is where we part, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you, and hopefully I will see you next time. Bye.